Cassia Faye Hayden. Welcome to my channel. Astra wants to help today. She's a sweet girl. Yep, I'm a bunny again today. I know, cute, right? But anyway, so, today, what I have for you guys is kind of a bit of a small surprise. And you guys are going to be like, but Cassia, that's not fidget toys. But it will be. Yeah. So, just open your mind and your imagination and work with me here. So, when my food stamps came back up, because I am incredibly poor, I live off of disability, because I'm severely disabled physically, not just emotionally, with my ADHD and PTSD and OCD and anxiety, social anxiety, dyslexia. I've got a lot of emotional impairments, unfortunately, and learning disabilities. I know, Astra, or you too. However, that's not what I'm on Social Security for. I'm on Social Security because I'm severely physically disabled. I have lupus and fibromyalgia and batwing back and scoliosis and carpal tunnel and tendonitis in this hand. My knee is disintegrating. My hip is starting to go because of my knee. I have liver and kidney failure, IBS, bladder reflux, and overactive bladder. I'm falling apart and have been since pretty much birth. So, yeah, I look perfectly healthy. I know I do. I look perfectly healthy, but physically I'm falling apart. However, yeah, that's why I'm on disability and food stamps and whatnot. I'm broke because I'm physically broke. I'm financially broke because I'm physically broke. Anyway, so when I re-upped my food stamps, marijuana seems to be like literally the only treatment that actually works for my pain issues, and as an added bonus, it also shuts me up. Which nothing does. I have very severe ADHD and it's untreated, and because of issues in my past with family trying to drug me with the wrong drugs to try to shut me up, I kind of have a problem getting a hold of a doctor that will give me the medications for my correct diagnosis. So I don't want to risk being put on the wrong meds and end up, suicidal or psycho, which is what those meds do to me, which is why I shouldn't be on them. But I do severely need ADHD meds, and I can't get a hold of them. I also can't find a physical pain med that actually works for me, because they work for about a week and then they stop working. So, and then they up the dose, and that works for about a week and stops working, and then they up the dose again and again and again and again until it's at the max dosage, and then it still doesn't work because your body gets used to it. When you have fibromyalgia, your body gets so used to pain meds so quickly that they don't work, and then you can't get off of them. You have to wean your way off of them in order to get off of them. So, the only pain medication that I noticed doesn't stop working after prolonged use is marijuana. So that worked for my pain issues, and it worked for my ADHD issues. So, and I do take medicinal doses. I don't use like huge, huge doses, like most people do, which I find to be kind of a waste. I mean, I know they're finding some form of entertainment out of it, but to me, it's a medication, and it's way too expensive to be used in improperly. You know, it's a medication. It should be taken as a medication in medical doses. Now, to each their own. Not saying I'm judging you if you do use it recreationally. I'm just saying I don't, I won't. So, yeah. Like, so in order to help my ADHD issues and my physical pain issues, I do need access to my pain meds more often, and I don't feel comfortable smoking it all the time. I actually don't like smoking it, like, at all. I don't enjoy smoking it, like, period. But it's the only way I have to get it for free. So, I do, however, have what was given to me like 2 years ago, a container of coconut oil that's been infused, and I realized that I can actually make that if I get the right ingredients. It wouldn't be free, but it would help me make food that I can medicinally use for my ADHD and physical pain problems. So, and I know it sounds like I'm veering away from fidgets, but bear with me. So, when I got my food stamps, I got these gummy kits because it is so much easier for me to take my meds if they're made into gummies, and the ones that you buy are way too strong for medicinal purposes, and they don't taste good at all. Like, at all. They are super gross. You can taste every single bit of medicine that's in it, and it's really gross. I choke on them. They're so gross. But, you know, they make them that strong because that's what the public wants. The public wants their medicinal gummies to be so strong that they're not used for medicinal purposes. They're used for recreational purposes. So, I like to make mine weaker. You know, I usually use my coconut oil in my coffee or in, you know, other foods that I bake, but I want to go a different route and make something that I don't have to warm up, that isn't more of a winter food, because I typically eat cookies and stuff more during the winter than the summer because they're kind of dry for the summer. You know what I mean? Gummies are a little bit more of a summer type food. Summer type junk food. But so, you know, there's that, and you know, so I got these gummy kits. I got this unicorn one, which I would show you the mold, but that one is currently drying from some already being made. I've got this groovy one that's got all kinds of cool shapes in it, and I'm showing you the shapes for a reason. It's not for the gummies that I'm showing you guys the shape. So there's a cloud, there's a rainbow, and there's unicorns. And then on this one, there is a peace sign, a happy face, a light bulb, hands, peace sign, the word love, and an ice cream cone. Oh yeah, and over here that they don't show in the main ones is butterflies. So that the mold has all of those in there. And then there are spiders and worms in this one. So this is the gross one. Now I could have done just fine with one kit, just if all I wanted was gummies. Honestly, it would have been no big deal just getting one kit and then buying supplies to make more flavors and just keep reusing the same mold. But that's not what the only reason I wanted the gummy kits, because like I said, this is a fidget video. I may be talking about gummies for my medicinal purposes, but this is a fidget video. So yeah, when I am all done using up all of the ingredients in this kit, I'm going to use each and every kit when they're fully used up. I'm going to use the mold to make mochis. Remember when I was going to start making mochis with the Elmer's solution, but my molds were silicone, so they stuck to the mochis and I can't get them out? We have solved this problem with these. So, like I said, this is a fidget video. This isn't about me making gummies so I can feel better physically and not drive my boyfriend away and my family away and my friends away with talking too much. But anyway, yes, it is a problem. It's a serious problem. But anyway, so the reason I bought these, why I bought so many of them, is for the molds. And yes, I know I could have gotten molds, you know, just buying the molds themselves. And I do have many molds in my wish list to buy for that. However, I got my food stamps before I get paid. So there's that. And then there's the second issue that I actually need the gummies too for my medicinal issues. So it's a twofer. I get 2 for 1. I get the molds for my mochis, plastic molds for my mochis. Awesome, cute plastic molds for my mochis. And at the same time, I get my meds. So it works, right? I'm really excited to start making mochis out of these. Like I said, I already started making gummies out of these. Unfortunately, the gummies are a lot weaker than mochi solution once mochi solution is fully formed. So when I pulled the gummies, the unicorn gummies out of the molds, those ones lost legs. We're eating them, so it doesn't matter. But for the mochis, I'm sure they'll stay intact. I'm fairly certain of it. But the clouds and the rainbows came out just fine in perfect form. So they're not going to actually look like rainbows because I don't really know how to make them more than one color. I could make them all white and then just like paint them later if I ever find my paints and my brushes. I don't mind painting mochis, I really don't. Now, chew sticks, I have an issue with the idea of painting those because they go in your mouth. I don't want to put paint in my mouth. I don't want other people putting paint in their mouths. I mean, I do want to, once I start making those, start testing the stick to see if that's something that can be chewed on safely without, like, chewing it off the end. And if that's the case, then I will paint the large part of the chew sticks to make them decorative and cute, and just kind of be like, hey, if you get these from me, don't put the painted part in your mouth. But But mochis, that's a little bit different, because if you paint the mochis, like, you're not putting the mochis in your mouth. So I'm more willing to do that with mochis than I am with chew sticks. Like I said, I am going to buy other molds on plastic molds for other mochis and chew sticks, so that will come. But like I said, I did just get my food stamps, and two for one. I get my meds and my medicated gummies, and I get my molds for my mochis all in one, right? And I'd show you, like I said, I'd show you the mold for this one, but it's currently drying after being used, and I'm going to start using it again right after this. So right as soon as it's dry. So I want to do like one mold at a time. So I can finish. I mean, one kit at a time. So I can finish one, and then start making mochis in it, and then start on another one, and then when that one's finished, start making mochis in that. So I've got kind of a process, a method to my madness, so to speak. But anyway, I don't know if you can see it too well on the video, but this is the mold for the Groovy kit. There's the butterflies that I showed you on the bottom corner of the box. There's the light bulb, there's the ice cream cone, there's the hand peace sign, there's the happy face, there's the regular peace sign, and there's love, a whole row of love. I think that's super cute and would make really adorable mochis. I love mochis. And I mean, they're not really that small either. If you really look, these ones are really not very small. So, I mean, you're not going to get jumbo mochis, but you'll get about normal size mochis out of these. This one, because it's glow in the dark, it came with like a little purple, oh, there we go, little purple light, UV light. So that's really cool. I got a free UV light on top of it. I think that's awesome. I'm not going to use it for that, but it's a UV light. It's great for my glow-in-the-dark mochis and slime and whatnot. And what is my favorite color, peoples? Do you know what my favorite color is? It's purple. So, alrighty then with that one. And then the unicorns in this one are actually really, really small. But that's okay, because some people really like tiny mochis. I like tiny mochis. I like mochis of all sizes. I really want to find a mochi that's like this big, or make one. That would be awesome to me. That would be really cool. Like having mochis like that big, like a big old stress ball. Just play with it. I mean, I love mochis in general. They're great. You squish them, and they're just so cute and squishy, and you can poke them and rub their little bellies, and just, they're wonderful. Okay, and then there's, Gummy. That one was like the medium size mold of the three. Like, that one's got normal size mochis in it. And then that one's got tiny size mochis in it. Like, well, the unicorns anyway. The rainbows and the clouds are kind of decent size, though. And then, in this one, we got gigantic worms. I have a pack of Mochi gummy worms, and they are a lot smaller than this. So, as you can see, these mochis are like kind of more jumbo mochis. It would be. So, we got big spiders and worms. And we got medium-sized Groovy. And then we got little itty bitty unicorn with clouds that we can make mochis with. And I will get around to that at some point, as soon as my gummies are finished being made. But yeah, like I said, this is a fidget video. It really is a fidget video. I haven't made the fidgets yet, but I'm going to. I wanted to show you my plans, so you know what I'm doing. But I was excited about it, wanted to share it with you guys. They actually came yesterday, so that's why I have some of them already made. Because I started making them like last night. So anyway, I wanted to show you guys my plan for the gummy molds, and you know, something for us all to look forward to, right? Something to look forward to in another video. Made mochis. And I mean, I can show you my gummies to show you what they would actually end up looking like, but you know, I don't really want to show that kind of stuff on my fidget videos. Talking about it is one thing, but I don't want to, like, in case there are kids watching, I don't want to like push that, you know what I mean? I feel that that's not something that should be for kids. So yeah, but for my medicinal purposes, you know, it does help me. Not like anything I would use recreationally, but I'm not really into people using it recreationally. I honestly think that that's like taking it away from the people who need it for medicinal purposes and making it cost more and more and more because of using it recreationally. It makes it harder for the rest of us who and it makes the people judge us more for using it in general because people use it recreationally. It just makes it for the harder for the rest of us who actually genuinely use it for medicinal purposes. It makes it so difficult for us because we're judged for it because people assume that we're just, you know, druggies, or like, well, 2 puffs in the morning and 2 puffs at night when I do smoke it. I don't think that makes me a druggie. And one gummy that's so light that my mom could take it, who is a lightweight. She really is. One gummy at night and one gummy in the morning. That's not drug addict behavior. Now, if it was the gummies that you buy from the shops, those are so strong that one gummy is more than enough for an entire day. You cut that thing in half and have, like, in quarters even. You cut that thing in quarters and you're good for the whole day. More than. Those things are strong. So, yeah. But yeah, I don't want to physically show that stuff on my channel, because I don't want to, like, make kids think that it's something cool, or make them think that, oh, but Cassia does it, so I want to too. No. I use it for medicine. It's medicine for me. So I don't want to promote that on my channel. Just fidget toys, and you know, I'll discuss my medical issues here and there and my medical treatments for it here and there. But yeah, I don't want to promote misuse of it for kids or even for adults. I just wanted to make that clear. You know, this is a fidget channel. This isn't like, hey, look, I made pot. No. But anyway, I hope you guys liked the video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a beautiful day, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.